wonder what the meaning of the Algerian flag and what its colors are? Do you even know why there's a moon and star in red? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. Want to know more about Algeria and you want to gain more knowledge? Well, this is the channel to start. So please subscribe if you want to learn more about Algerian cultures. Hello and welcome back to Samira the Algerian Girl. My name is Samira and I love to learn about cultures and traditions, and in today's video we're going to be learning about the Algerian flag, the meaning behind the colors, and what it means to Algerians. So let's get started. Okay, so before I tell you about the meaning of the colors of the Algerian flag, I kind of want to give you a little history about the Algerian flag and about Algerian history. Now, if you want more content like this and you want to learn more about it, please subscribe and comment down below if you want more content about the Algerian history. If you want Algerian history, a video on that, I will do that, I promise. So, I will give you the history first, and then we'll talk about the meaning of what it means for an Algerian, and the meaning of the colors later on. So, the Algerian flag was established the 3rd of July 1962. And days later, Algeria became an independent country, July 5th, 1962. So it was a pretty big year for Algerians, considering before that 132 years of war and Algerians suffering and going through this war with France, and right now they're okay, but they've been dealing with a lot, and a lot of countries invaded Algeria, but I think obviously the Algerians were affected by the French invading. I mean, there was other countries, but I think the one that we Algerians talk about is the one from France. So July 5th, we celebrate this every year in July, and it's very important for us because we can finally have our independence from France. And even though right now we're okay with France, it's fine, but in the past it wasn't okay. There was a lot of war, there was a lot of, war, blood, and all that stuff. Sorry for that, but this is the history, and every country has it. But after this, it's going to be a little lighter. So it means a lot to Algerians, and as you can see the flag in the next, I'll show you the flag in the next few minutes. The Algerian flag means a lot to us because we've been through so much history and 132 years of the invasion of the French influence and not becoming our own. And now all of a sudden we get our own and we are finally free of it and we get to choose our future. And Algerians, it means a lot to us Algerians, the flag, because the flag represents it really, the history behind it is really important. And I can't stress this enough. Anyways, okay, that's a little bit of the history. Now, the size and the ratio of the green and as you can see in the flag has two sides of it, the left side and the right side. The left side has green and the right side has white, and then in the middle of it is the red with the star and the moon. We're later going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about the ratio, which is 2 to 3 ratio of the flag. And so that is basically, that is the basic information. Now we're going to go into depth with the actual meaning of every single color and symbol. So let's get into that. What do you think the moon and star represent in the Algerian flag? What are your thoughts on the moon and star? What do you think? Please comment down below. Let's get into the meaning of each color. Okay, so let's talk about the left side of the flag. It is green, and that green represents Islam. Most of the Arab countries, I said most, are based on Islam. Now, like I said in a previous video, just because I'm Muslim doesn't mean I'm an Arab. Just because I'm an Arab doesn't mean I'm Muslim. I said majority are. So, yeah. So that is basically the left side. Now let's go on to the middle. The middle also represents Islam. The moon and the star represent Islam as well as the green does. And the red in the middle represents war, blood, and fighting for independence. The right side of the flag represents peace and purity after the war. It represents Algerians' independence. That is, it represents peace. That's what white really means in most countries. White represents peacefulness. And yeah, that is basically all the colors explained, and as well as the symbol. If you learned something new, please give it a like, subscribe for more content, and please watch this video if you want to learn about the Algerian food. And if you learned anything from this video, comment down below what you've learned and subscribe. Thank you.